This is Irontrader. It is Monday morning, so it's time to go to work. We have a full schedule here on the docket this week. Here, you're going to have the API number on crude oil at 4:30 on Tuesday, the EIA number on crude oil at Wednesday at 10:30, and then on Thursday, this is one you want to watch. Is going to be this natural gas EIA report at 10:30 because last week we had a draw for the first time, and then Friday we have the old rig count. Okay, as usual, we are going to review crude oil and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock on ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas. Let's take a look at the old crude ski here first. Now, if you watched my video last night, I said what you want to really do is just trade against Friday's candle. So we had that high of 76.98, that low of 74.52, and you close at 75.49. Now you can see here, we still have an inside day. Even though it looks like it's lower, we're still holding Friday's low. So this is an inside day, which basically means your high and low is within inside of the previous day. Now the question is, can it hold this? Okay, so today's low here so far is 74.58. So this is what we're looking at right here, this 74.60. We got just a little bit below that, but Friday's low was 74.52. So we're still within this range. We got to see how this is, if this is going to hold. If it isn't, then what we're going to do is we're going to come to this candle here. We look right up here at that closing number. Okay, so your next target is going to be 73.92. We'll look to the bottom of this candle, 72.97, and then we have right there 72.58, 72.20, and then 71.67. That is going to be your big target here. Now you can see where this 8-day crossed up here above your 21-day, and that was bullish, but boy, she just flattened right out here very, very nicely. And when this candle opened up here on Friday, actually it was Thursday night at 6 p.m., it opened up below that 8-day and that 21-day, signaling that, hey, this is going to be a short all the way on down here, and that's exactly what we have. So let's look at the upside here now, okay? So we want to look at, obviously, at today's high, you have 75.64 level, which lines up pretty much right right here at 75.85. Look at the bottom of that candle, okay? So that's going to be your resistance. Next level we're going to be going to here is going to be 76.52. That'll be the top of that candle. And then what we're going to be looking for right here, this is going to be your key, is this 76.59. That is going to be very, very critical. That's your 21-day, and you can see how she is sloping on down. Right above that, we have this 8 SMA. You're sitting at 77.13, and then you can, if you can get above that, then we have your 200-day at 77.98, and then 79.09, and then obviously here you can have your 80.02, which is your 100-day. Okay, your price channel is sitting at 80.16, which is basically just the top of this candle right there. Okay, but right now this here is looking very, very bearish. We got to see if this whole area here can hold. This is going to be your key level here, because what we had here, we had that low of 74.60, and it was just a little bit above that 74.59, so that was support. So right now, if you draw the line right across, we are holding that area. So that's going to be very, very key on a closing basis today. If not, we just follow the candles, go all the way down. If we lose this on a closing basis, that would be a really nice, good shorting opportunity here to take it all the way back on down. Now you can see your RSI here while you're kind of rolling over, and I don't like this at all. Where your green now is wants to curl over your red. It hasn't done it yet, okay? But it looks like it wants to. We got to see how this candle is going to shake out here today. So remember, don't have no opinion on this here. Just want to trade this range and just watch Friday's high and that low. And then the key is going to be this 21-day and that 8-day if it rises up. The bottom key is going to be that Friday's low at that 74.52 on a closing basis. That's the key. Okay, natural gas here, well, you can see here, this is doing just the opposite. Now, what we had here is you couldn't get through this 100-day. You can see that, boom, boom, boom. And then we had this red candle. This is a topping tail candle, and obviously the next day it puts in a lower low and a lower high. But if you notice that, it did hold this key 21 SMA here. This is going to be the key on a closing basis today. Excuse me, is that 2.10. That is going to be very, very critical. If that's lost here, well, then we can just follow the candles all the way on down here. Okay, you have 203, we have 2 flat, you got 197, 192, 190, and then we can come all the way down here to 188. But today, let's just worry about if it holds that key 21 SMA. So far, she's looking pretty good. Now, upside, this is going to be the critical right here is going to be this 8-day, 2.17. It looks like it wants to bounce off that and rally up. If it can, okay, and get above this 2.17, then we're looking at Friday's high. That's going to be very, very key. That's at 2.21, okay? And then we can come all the way up here to your 100-day at 2.26, and then we have that 2.27. This is what you're looking for, is that 2.30. That about the top of that topping tail right there. That's key. And then we have that 200-day right above it at 2.32. And then we have your 50-day at 2.37. But for today, this is what we're going to be watching, okay? Two key levels. That 21-day on the downside, okay? If that's lost, then we follow the candles right on down. And this 8 SMA here on the upside, okay? So if you can break through it, well, then we just go Friday's high, then we go the 100-day. So right now we're trading between these two simple moving averages, your 21-day on the bottom and your 8-day there on the top. Now, this here is still looking very, very good. Your MACD, your green over your red, that shows momentum there to the upside. That's looking good. Your RSI here is looking good. The key is it has to hold on a closing basis that 21-day simple moving average. And to go higher, you've got to bust above that 8-day, and then we can head for this top of the Fridays, and then maybe to even that 100-day here today. But let's be a little patient. Let's see how this all shakes out. Now, remember, the contract roll on crude oil started yesterday on Sunday, and then on natural gas, it doesn't start till the 25th, which is next Sunday. Okay, so just remember that. But again, trade this range. Now, seasonality is going to be coming into play here. It's right around the corner. Today is the 19th of September. Usually the first week, of August. Usually the first week of September. That's a good long period going all the way there till second week of December. Now, if you want to know about seasonality charts, you can just go on my playlist. They're all right there. Seasonality charts, candlesticks charts, chart patterns. You can just check it right on out there. It has everything there for you. If not, you can go to equityclock.com and you can punch up seasonality charts. Okay, so that'll all work for you. It's just to give you a good broad range because those charts are over a 20-year period. Okay, so again, today, just watch that 21-day on the downside, that 8-day on the upside. On crude oil, just watch Friday's low. That's going to be very, very crucial, 74.52 on a closing basis. And on the upside, right here, the 21-day, 76.59 on a closing basis. Okay, I'll be back here for midday trading. We'll see what crude oil is doing, what natural gas is doing. And then today, we're going to take a look there at Intel, INTC. Now, remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.